The Koenigsegg CCX is a mid-engine sports car built by Koenigsegg Automotive AB. The project began with the aim of making a global car, designed and engineered to comply with global safety and environment regulations, particularly to enter the United States car market. To sell cars in the US, many alterations were made to the design of the CCR. The previously used Ford Modular engine was replaced by a Koenigsegg engine designed to run on 91-octane fuel, readily available in the United States, and to meet the Californian emission standards. The name CCX is an abbreviation for Competition Coupé X, the X commemorating the 10th anniversary of the completion and test drive of the first CC vehicle in 1996. Overview: the CCX was unveiled at the 2006 Geneva Motor Show, sporting body modifications to meet U.S. regulations and a new 4.7L twin supercharged V8 engine capable of producing 806 PS at 7,000 rpm and 920 Nm at 5,700 rpm of torque while running on 91-octane gasoline. There were 49 CCX series cars produced between 2006 and 2010. One of them was a CCX used for crash tests and one is still a factory test car. CCX cars have later been upgraded to become CCX spec. Powertrain: the new engine is of all-aluminum construction, made out of 356 aluminum with a T7 heat treat to further enhance block integrity and cylinder bore chill during casting. Specifically created and cast for Koenigsegg by Grainger and Worrell, a casting specialist with F1 experience and drivetrain components, the engine is built, assembled and tested at their Ingelheim production plant. The engine is lubricated with a dry sump system with a separate oil pump and the pistons are cooled by means of an internal cooler that sprays oil onto them in order to run high cylinder pressure with 91-octane fuel, making it capable of 14 mpg in combined cycle and 18 mpg in highway travel. Available transmissions are a Cyma 6-speed manual and a 6-speed automated manual. Power is fed to the wheels through a torque-sensitive limited-slip differential. Body: the chassis is made from carbon fiber reinforced with Kevlar and aluminium honeycomb like previous models, and while the body keeps the Targa top body style and the dihedral synchro-helix actuation doors, it is completely reworked. There is a new front bumper design, enhanced brake cooling, fog lamps, US position lights, a new fresh air intake on the bonnet that acts as ram air booster, air intakes behind the front wheels to enhance airflow and a glass window over the engine. The CCX has frontal area of 2,894 OSQA and a drag coefficient of 0.30, with a CDA of 0.56 am2. It also has a flat underside with Venturi tunnels at the rear and an optional rear spoiler to improve aerodynamics. At 200 km/h there is 60 kg of downforce over the front axle and 65 kg over the rear. The car is 88 mm longer to comply with the US rear impact regulations and to free space around the rear muffler. On the interior side, there is 51 mm of extra headroom as well as specifically designed Sparco carbon fiber seats. Wheels and brakes: first in the industry, carbon fiber wheels are optional equipment. 3 kg lighter than the standard forged alloy wheels, both using center-locking nuts. Diameter is 19 inches at the front and 20 inches at the rear, equipped with 255/35 Y19 front, 335/30 Y20 rear Michelin Pilot Sport 2 tires, 8-piston caliper carbon ceramic brakes measuring 380 mm in diameter at the front and 6-piston caliper 362 mm at the rear are optional, saving another 2 kg of unsprung weight. Variants: CCXR. The CCXR is a more environmentally friendly version of the CCX, powered by the same engine, but converted to use E85 and E100 ethanol fuel, as well as standard 98-octane petrol. The CCXR required modified fuel injectors, upgraded fuel lines and piston rings, and a higher boost setting on the superchargers. When run on ethanol, the power increases to 1,018 PS at 7,000 rpm and 1,060 Nm of torque at 5,600 rpm. This is a direct result of the cooling properties of ethanol in the engine's combustion chambers along with the added boost, made possible by ethanol's higher octane rating when compared to gasoline. Due to the lower specific energy content of ethanol, the CCX burns slightly more fuel than the CCX with a combined fuel consumption of 22 L/100 km under the EU cycle. In March 2009 the CCX was chosen by Forbes as one of the 10 most beautiful cars in history. Edition. At the 2008 Geneva Motor Show, Koenigsegg presented two special edition models, the CCX Edition and the CCXR Edition, both fitted with a remapped 4.8L twin supercharged V8 engine and limited to 2 and 4 units respectively. The modifications to the engine increased the power of the CCX Edition to 888 PS and 940 Nm of torque, while the CCXR Edition ratings remained largely unchanged over the CCXR. Later Koenigsegg also built two CCXR Special Edition cars with, compared to the old CCXR Edition, had updated aerodynamics and a F1 paddle shift system. The Edition models are more track-oriented compared to the standard models, being equipped with stiffer springs and anti-roll bars, reset dampers and a lowered chassis and a fully visible carbon body, unique 11-spoke wheels and a large adjustable rear wing, larger front splitter and side strakes capable of producing 350 kg of downforce at 250 km/h. The interior is also reworked and features color-matched leather carpets, Koenigsegg Edition side step plates, Edition chronograph instrument cluster, a new edition-only layout for the center console control panels, and features a special version of the Koenigsegg chrono cluster including a redesigned center console. All other extra equipment for the Koenigsegg Edition CCXR and CCX comes as standard: carbon wheels, special interior trim and color, rear-view camera, sat-nav or Bluetooth, amplifiers, complete internal exhaust system. CCXR Trevita. The CCXR Trevita is a limited edition of the Koenigsegg CCXR Edition featuring a diamond weave carbon fiber finish. Trevita is an abbreviation in Swedish and translates into 3 whites. Up until the development of the CCXR Trevita, it has only been possible to utilize the classic black carbon fibers. The Koenigsegg proprietary diamond weave, fully developed by Koenigsegg, is a new and unique method to manufacture the carbon fiber material for the CCXR Trevita. By utilizing this new and unique method, Koenigsegg has managed to coat fibers with a diamond finish. The process was fully developed at Koenigsegg headquarters in Ängelholm, Sweden, where the fiber treatment is conducted carefully in small quantities, prior to further processing the pre-preg material. The car is one of the world's most expensive street-legal supercars. It has a total price of $4,850,000. Only 3 CCXR Trevitas were produced, making it one of the rarest vehicles manufactured by Koenigsegg. All 3 cars featured the Koenigsegg shimmering diamond weave bodywork, double carbon rear wing, internal exhaust system, carbon ceramic brakes with ABS, airbags, paddle shift, chrono instrument cluster, infotainment system, tire monitoring system and a hydraulic lifting system. Specifications: Motorsport. In order to compete in the FIA GT Championship, Koenigsegg created the CC GT race car, based on the production CC model range. Making its debut appearance at the 2007 Geneva Motor Show and built to comply within the ACO and FIA regulations for the GT1 class. The CC GT engine is based on the Koenigsegg CCX production engine with the superchargers removed and its capacity increased to 5.0 L to compensate for the loss of power. Due to the already lightweight construction of the road-going model it was based on, the weight was easily reduced under the minimum 1,100 kg, which means that the ballast can be placed optimally in order to meet the mandatory weight. As the car was just being finished, the FIA GT1 regulations were changed so that there had to be a minimum of 350 road cars produced per year of the model that was to compete, something that Koenigsegg was unable to achieve, prohibiting the CC GT from racing. Awards and recognition: 2009 Best Performing Green Exotic, DuPont Registry, one of the 10 most beautiful cars by Forbes magazine. In 2007, the CCX was the fastest car to complete Top Gear's power lap with a time of 1:17.6. The car originally lapped the circuit in 1:20.4, but was then fitted with an optional rear spoiler to provide downforce after the show's test driver spun it off the track. The stick purportedly recommended this modification, predicting that the car would then be the fastest ever round Top Gear's track, but Koenigsegg later stated that the improvement was due to adjustments to the chassis and suspension settings and not the addition of the rear spoiler. Despite this, the stick spoiler idea remained the credited reason for the improved lap time. References. External links: official Koenigsegg site, unofficial Koenigsegg registry.